love. It's Kat here from Selfunity. Welcome into your new moon solar eclipse reading. I am so grateful and honored to be here with you today, love. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me. Now, before we get started with your reading today, I do want to share with you all that this is part 2 of a 3-part series that I am creating for each of the astrology signs for this eclipse season that we are working through right now. So this is part 2. So today we are tapping into the messages that are connected to what you are initiating into your life with this new moon solar eclipse that is happening in the sign of Virgo. And if you missed part 1, you can check out my channel for your signs reading, where we covered what it is that you were releasing and transmuting with the full moon lunar eclipse that happened in the sign of Pisces on September 7th, I believe, Sunday, September 7th. And the new moon solar eclipse, what we're covering today, is actually happening on Sunday, September 21st. And then for part 3, we will be receiving messages of guidance and insight that is connected to everything that you are integrating from the lessons and experiences that you work through during this eclipse season. So make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, Selfunity, so that you can catch all parts, part 2, 3, and if you want to check out part 1 if you missed it, for this eclipse season overview for your signs readings. But let's go ahead and jump right into your reading today, love. So for your reading, we are using the Spellcaster's Oracle deck. And we're going to be pulling just one card from this deck to see what theme is being initiated for you with this new moon solar eclipse. And Libra, I feel a little airy as I get into your reading. So I feel like you may be living in the clouds a little bit, maybe dreaming big. All right, dreaming big. Wow, your card just came right out. Before we reveal your theme card, though, I am going to pull your tarot cards. So we've got a little suspense there. What is it? What is it? Just kidding, of course. So we're going to pull your tarot cards from the Cozy Witch Tarot deck. So I feel like your energy is so playful here, Libra. Like, usually I'm not doing readings in this way. But I feel like you're dreaming big, you're just having fun, living life, being playful, going out and exploring, maybe going on some adventures, seeing what's out there, what's available to you, wanting to learn all the things, taking all the information. Okay, let's see, we got 2 there. Oh, and we'll take this one too. All right, so let's see what your theme is, what you're initiating. Happiness. Yes, look at that. Like, I'm just like enamored with this energy of joy and playfulness and fun and just like good vibe feelings. Like, you just feel so good and you're ready to go out into the world and share these good feelings of joy and happiness and peace and excitement with everyone else. And Libra, Spirit's coming in and they're saying, if you're not there yet, that's okay. This is your confirmation that this is coming in, okay? So if there's something that you've been working on bringing healing to or bringing a deeper sense of understanding to, that's coming in as you approach this new moon solar eclipse in Virgo transit, which again is happening on Sunday, September 21st. Okay, so the deeper sense of peace, the deeper sense of joy is coming if you're not there just yet, okay? All right, let's see if anything else comes through before we reveal your tarot. I'm just getting this message here, Libra, that you have done a lot of work, a lot of inner work and external work to get to the point that you're at now. And I am feeling that with this new moon coming in on Sunday, the 21st, I'm feeling that for some of you around this time frame, so maybe like the week before, maybe the week after, maybe a couple weeks after, you're going to receive some type of physical, it's like a physical confirmation for something that you've been working towards. Okay, so maybe there's a goal that you've been working towards, something that you've been trying to achieve, and you know, I'm seeing different scenarios here, but I'm seeing that you're going to receive confirmation that your goal has come true. So I'm just going to share some of the examples that I'm seeing. So one, maybe you're on a weight loss journey or a fitness journey, but Spirit's giving me the example of weight loss here. And so maybe you have a goal to lose a certain number of pounds. Okay, like this is just very surface level example coming in with this, but you know, something along those lines. Or maybe you have like a goal to bulk up to a certain like measurement. Okay, and I'm seeing that your timeline of this goal is coming in a lot quicker than your delegated timeline. So maybe you're hoping to lose a certain number of pounds by 3, 4, 5 months. But in the next couple weeks, you'll see that you're already approaching that goal. Okay, so it's like it's happening a lot sooner than you intended for it to be happening. Okay, and I'm seeing that this is happening in a very healthy way. Okay, because that's kind of a like when we say things like that, you know, like you want to lose this weight in a couple months time, you're doing all the right things to help yourself lose this weight in a very healthy way. You're probably, I'm seeing here that you're probably setting like quote unquote realistic goals. Like you want to be more realistic so you don't let yourself down, but in doing that you're able to catch up to the goals and the achievements of what you're wanting to experience a lot quicker, because you are being a little bit more realistic and just giving yourself more time. Okay, and with that example coming into Spirit saying, an example is, you know, maybe you set a goal to occur within 3 to 4 months time or 6 months time, because you are also accounting for times where maybe you would kind of like fall off of practicing those things that would get you there, and then taking the time to get back on it, but you've just been so consistent that you're going to get there a lot quicker. Okay, and so another example that was coming in is around work and career. So maybe there's something that you have been trying to achieve within your specific job or career path, and I'm seeing different things. So one, maybe you're trying to get a promotion, the promotion's going to come through, or somebody's going to reach out and like offer to give you a referral for the promotion, or they're sending you the application to get started applying for this promotion. Maybe a salary increase is coming in, you know, something's coming in to ignite the sense of joy and just like physical confirmation for all the work and dedication and consistency that you've been applying to what it is that you've been trying to achieve, receive, and experience in your life, to really back up this good vibe feeling, this sense of joy and happiness for all the hard work, all the effort that you put forth. Let's see if there's any other examples coming in. Also was like graduation, another example coming in. Like maybe you're going to be able to graduate a lot sooner than expected, or you're just choosing to graduate earlier than expected because you have the credentials, you have the ability to. Okay, so there's like a time lapse happening here, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of peace, and a sense of wanting to celebrate those accomplishments as well. So give yourself permission to celebrate those accomplishments, Libra. All right, wow, we have Ace of Pentacles. Wow, what an abundant opportunity. Yeah, new beginnings coming in, abundance coming in. We have Page of Wands. Just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. And you know that because you've been putting in the work. You know that things don't come without giving back to it in some way. And you've been putting in that work and giving to the things that you want, dedicating your time and energy to it. And it's paying off. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. And then look, you have the Queen of Pentacles. It's definitely paying off. There's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. And this is what the universe, God, Goddess, this is what they are showing you in the next couple weeks. They're showing you that you can have it all, and you deserve to have it all because of your efforts, because of your hard work. And I'm also getting this message coming in because of the frequency that you're holding around what it is that you're working towards. Like, you know that it's meant to be yours, and you're so excited to receive it. You're so excited to experience it, but you're also really excited and just loving the journey that you're on to get yourself to that point of being able to receive it, being able to touch it, being able to experience it. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely you are going places. Yes, so you have 2 court cards here, and 3 of your 4 cards are in the Pentacles, and they're all very positive Pentacle cards. And so this is definitely signifying an increase in abundance, an increase in finances. So new financial opportunities, new career offers, new work offers, more clients coming in, selling out of your offers, selling out of your products, creating those masterpieces and getting paid for it. Yeah, so much abundance is surrounding you now. And I'm seeing here, there's a message coming in around the sort of dichotomy between happiness and joy and abundance. And so a lot of the times people think that when the money comes in, when the success comes in, when the achievement comes in, then you'll feel happy. But you know, or you're at least learning the lesson, that it is backwards. It is where first you have to embody the state of happiness and find the joy in the journey, find the joy in the process, find the joy in yourself, and then the abundance will come in. What it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you're trying to call in, will come in once you allow yourself to elevate to the frequency that's able to harness it and call it in, and then to hold that frequency as well so that you can continue allowing those amounts of abundance to come into your life and to stay in your life. And so you've done a lot of energetic, emotional work to get to this point of really trusting in yourself, trusting the process, trusting the journey, and just enjoying life as it comes to you. Even with the challenges, even with the obstacles, you know that they are just all stepping stones to get you to the point that you're at now of finally being able to receive the fruits of your labors, to be able to taste it, to be able to touch it, to be able to hold on to it. So very exciting things are coming in for you, Libra. I'm really excited for this journey. And I'm feeling called to open up communication here. So if you want to share with me in the comments, I would love to know what this confirmation is, what this new abundance that's coming into your life is. Are you getting a new job offer? Are you getting a salary increase? Are you starting a new business? Are you writing a book? Are you creating a beautiful, powerful masterpiece of like your art, your illustrations? Let me know. I would love to know what this exciting, joyful moment in your life is, and just I would love to celebrate with you because this is really exciting, really positive, powerful energy. And again, Libra, if you're not feeling this vibe, this hasn't come in for you yet, remember what I said. This is a confirmation, a physical confirmation that's going to be coming and entering into your life in the next couple weeks. And Libra, with me saying that too, I'm getting this message that some of you are really tired. You've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort to make something happen, to achieve something. And even though it's something that you're very passionate about, something that you really care about, something that you're very dedicated to, you're very tired. Okay, you're like ready, you're waiting for it. It's coming. But don't forget to take care of yourself along the way. Make sure that you're making time for self-care. Just as much as you are making time to dedicate to whatever it is that you're working towards to achieve, to experience, and to receive. Make sure that you're coming back to yourself and taking care of yourself every single day, okay? Because you can't fill from an empty cup. And again, this is something that you're already learning, something that you're already aware of. All right, love, so let's go ahead and pull your oracle cards. So we're going to pull oracle cards from this deck here. This is the Seasons of the Witch, the Litha oracle. So let's see what your oracle card is. I'm really drawn to the animal symbolism on your cards here. So we have like a little bunny rabbit there. So rabbits could be significant to somebody. And rabbits also represent fertility and abundance. Oh, you had 3 pop out. And then we also have the butterfly of transformation. And we also have the yellow bird here, which both represent hope, happiness, good luck, and transformation. Positive transformation, abundant transformation. I'm also getting like this like invention, like there's like something you're maybe inventing or something that you've invented. It's going to be a specific message for somebody. There's something you're inventing. So maybe a system, setting new systems in place that you're inventing, curating for yourself or for others or for a company, or maybe like actually inventing a product that you're going to be selling, and it just feels very lucrative, very successful. Okay, let's see what your oracle cards are. So we have Cancer. This is the sign of Cancer, number 3. Call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense, and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. Yes, so I'm getting a couple different messages from this card. One, what I just said, make sure that you're making time for self-care. Make sure that you're nurturing yourself through this process. I know it's very exciting what's happening in your physical environment and all the success, all the confirmation that you're receiving from your efforts, from your hard work. It's very exciting, but don't lose sight of taking care of yourself, and also don't lose sight of, taking a moment to celebrate the small accomplishments, the small successes along the way as well. But also make sure that you're making time for rest, nurturing yourself. Another message that I'm getting with this is that this journey, this process may have been initiated during Cancer season and not necessarily during this Cancer season. So Cancer season takes place from the middle of June to the middle of July, so in the summer months. And Spirit saying this may have been initiated even like 1 to 2 years ago during the summer months, but it's now coming full circle. Okay. And then another message with this was that you may have Cancer placements in your sun, moon, or rising sign. So if you feel called to, you may want to also check out your sun, moon, or rising signs for the new moon solar eclipse readings that I'm creating. But it's totally up to you. Make sure that you're always checking in, listening with your intuition. And then the last message coming through with the Cancer card here is that you may know somebody, or this reading may be connected to somebody who has placements in the sign of Cancer as well. Okay, and then we have wand making, number 43. With a flick of focus, you will come to see a vision realized. Yes, this is the path that you've been on. You've been like focused, vision focused on achieving something, receiving something, making something happen for yourself. And you know that it's through your dedication, through your not just like your physical dedication, but also your intent. Like I said, the energy that you're putting behind this. Like, you know that the frequency that you hold in your body, in your physical vessel, in your energetic body, dictates what's going to manifest, what's going to happen in your external world. It doesn't mean that you won't be without challenge, but when those challenges arise, you'll know how to conquer over them because you're still holding your frequency. You're not letting it affect your frequency. You know that it's just something that you have to overcome, something that you have to work through, something that you have to push through. But at the end of the day, you know that you're still going to get to that end goal that you have in sight and mind, and you'll be able to receive it. You'll be able to taste it. Okay, your last card here is Stargazing, number 33. Each of these cards are number 3s, so you are definitely seeing 333s, okay? It takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it's possible. It is possible, Libra, and you know it. You know it. I am getting this energy coming in around like jealousy, so there may be somebody in your life who from time to time goes through these phases of like feeling jealousy, maybe projecting jealousy towards you. And I'm just getting that this is something that you're familiar with. This may be something that you've had to kind of deflect from, like a lot. Like maybe you've had to go through this process of recognizing where people are wanting to be in your position or be in your energy or do things the way that you do or see things the way that you see things. But you, at the end of the day, you've always known that it's really not your responsibility to change how people see you or to, make them not want to copy you or be like you and things like that. But that's just like a little message of confirmation coming in for somebody. Because I'm just seeing that along this journey, you've done so much inner work and dedicated so much time and effort to get to this point of finally being able to reap the rewards of your efforts and your hard work and your labor. And other people may come in and say like, well, it's so easy for you, or they just may project a lot of jealousies around it, but it's just because they're not seeing the journey and the process that you had to go through to get to this point of being able to finally receive the success of the journey. And so Spirit's coming in and just saying that, remember that you were really brave to walk this path. You took the courage that it required for you to pursue this path, for you to pursue this vision, this passion of yours, and you are so deeply dedicated and consistent to it. And nobody can ever take that away from you. And so don't let them take it away from you. This is your journey. This is your success. And anyone who can't celebrate in that success with you, with passion, with love, with joy, with peace, in their heart, 100% fully and completely for you, they are not for you. Okay. So that may be something that is also going to be coming to light for you in the next couple weeks, something that you may have to recognize again, and really work through. Work through in the sense of learning how to continue to maintain your frequency of feeling really good and positive about the success that you're receiving on this journey, okay? Because you deserve it. You worked really hard for it. Don't let anybody take that joy away from you. You deserve to celebrate this. You deserve to talk about it. You deserve to share it with others. And the right people who really love you, who really care for you, will nurture you with a sense of a safety and love and celebration. They'll want to celebrate you, and the people in your life should want to celebrate you for this journey, even if they don't know all that went on behind the scenes, because you know all that went on behind the scenes, and that's all that matters. Okay, so just make sure that you remember that if you get some people coming in with that nonsense. Okay, it's not for you to process, it's for them to deal with. It's just projection of their own internal feelings and emotions about their own lives. It has nothing to do with you, so don't take it on. And just remember that you worked really hard to get to this point, and you deserve to celebrate it, and you deserve to be completely enveloped in the joy and happiness of those successes. Okay, love, so let's go ahead and pull your last card. So for these readings, I felt called to use a deck I don't normally use, the Druid Plant Oracle. And it's because we have the new Moon Solar Eclipse that we are reading for today. And so I thought we should see, what plant do you need to plant seeds around? What seeds are you planting with this new moon? What type of plant seeds are you planting? Are you nurturing? Are you growing? Oh yes, I forgot this deck is wanting me to pull cards this way. So let's see what is Libra's plant. You have Celtic bean. Oh, the beans. Oh, and we have some warthogs and little huts in the back. We've got the beans here, the Celtic bean. This really makes me think of the green bean. And I love that you have the bean, because bean plants are so strong. They have very strong stalks, and then they produce the tiniest seed. And I'm seeing that this is very symbolic to the journey that you've been on, where you have had to plant roots in this journey. Like I said, probably 2 to 3 years ago, maybe around the time of the beginning or middle of summer. And what I'm seeing is you had to plant roots. You had to go on this journey of first growing a really thick stalk, really thick system, where nobody could take away your sense of joy. Nobody could bring you down. No obstacle or challenge could get in your way of this path, because you were growing a very thick stalk. And then you started branching out, and you started growing your leaves. You started spreading your joy, spreading your lesson, or your experience of the lessons that you went through, sharing it with others, channeling it into this passion project of yours, channeling it into your work and your connections, your relationships. And now you're getting to blossom into these beautiful tiny little beans and plant these new seeds of wisdom in a beautiful, grand new way that's going to nourish many people, many individuals. It's going to nourish you and your path moving forward, but it's also going to nourish like the community around you, or the workplace that you're in, or your family unit, in such beautiful ways, because you are able to show them that dedication and consistency will allow you to receive the desired result that you're working towards, and more so. So it's a very beautiful card for you to receive in your reading today, Libra. Let's go ahead and glance at the book and just see if there's any little last messages that want to be shared around this Celtic bean. Okay, so Celtic bean, it represents fertility, reincarnation, and nourishment. And this says the broad bean is associated with fertility and reincarnation. As it sprouts, it is a phallic symbol, and the bean, when it has formed, resembles an embryo. The ancients saw the plant as being in direct communication with the realm of the dead, with their spirits returning from the underworld through the hollow stems of the plant. Choosing this card may indicate that something which you thought was dead has come back into your life in a new form. A relationship you believed was over may suddenly be revived, or a project that was buried a long time ago may be bearing fruit in an unexpected way. Alternatively, you may be experiencing a sensual earthiness which seeks sexual expression, or you may find that you are drawn to expressing this earthiness in an artistic way. Yes. So even if this isn't a new path, but like the book was saying, for some of you, it may be something that you've been reviving, renewing, reworking, constantly reworking, because you're trying to get to an end goal, an end result or some sort. But yes, this is going to bear the beautiful fruit that you have been waiting to harvest, waiting to enjoy. And it's just such a beautiful confirmation coming in for you around the time of this new moon solar eclipse. And it will be happening in your physical world because of the work that you've done in your internal world to maintain the vibrations of love and joy, no matter what happens upon your path. And so I'm really excited for you, Libra. And again, I'd love to hear from you in the comments what it is that you're celebrating, so we can lift you up and celebrate with you as well, love. So that is it for your reading today. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, please give this video a thumbs up. And just know that I'm sending you so much love and healing energy. And I'm wishing you a beautiful new moon solar eclipse. Until next time, bye, loves.